Okay, so I've been dying to ask a question.
Are you on?
Yep. So when did we start this? How long have you been here in Salt Lake City?
Since Tuesday.
Okay. And so you came here Tuesday. We did surgery on Wednesday. Now it's Friday. What did we do for surgery? Took some teeth out, put some implants in. Now this is the question I was leading to. How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst pain ever, birth pain, kidney stone pain, or 0 being no pain at all?
Like a 1 to 2.
I haven't asked you that, right? I was like, that's the question I want to ask so badly at the beginning, but I wait for this moment to be authentic every time. So cool. Okay, so this was a big decision for you. How old are you?
22.
This is controversial because you're 22 years old. You electively took out some teeth that could have been worked on a little bit more. They had some fillings needed and stuff, but you elected to do something a little more extreme. Tell me about why you did that. You're really smart. You're also a nurse, so you're not just anybody. You have education in medicine. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Just so I can finally love my smile and not have to worry.
And you have faith that these are going to last?
Yeah.
What gives you that faith?
Just a gut feeling, and I've had a gut feeling about you.
And you went to there's probably 5,000 doctors between here and New York City. So what was it? I mean, you remember you telling me something that you went to doctors and they wouldn't even give you time of day or something?
Yeah.
What was that about?
Because I was too young.
They just disregarded you. Said, you're too young. I don't want to be responsible for you.
Yeah.
You should save your teeth, even if they're not what you want, even if they hurt you. Right. And then Dr. Hendricks is like, you sure? That's what you really want? And we had lots of conversations about different options. And then he chose ALL-on4. But what did we do? ALL-on7.
Yeah, more than 4.
Your bone was super soft, so we did 7 on the top and 6 on the bottom. And I actually I'll show the CT. I don't know if you've seen it yet, your mama. But okay, so this is what we'll do. I'm going to give this over here. And then, so your mom gets to see him first. Okay. So you're going to go ahead and turn towards your gorgeous mom over there, and let's let her see him for the first time.
Oh my God. Rachel, it's beautiful. You're so used to not smiling. I love it. I love you.
I didn't even see you.
I know.
Does it make you feel good, your mom's?
Yeah.
You're emotionally constipated. I can see it. It's okay.
It's so nice. It's beautiful. It's perfect.
You ready to see him? Okay, go ahead and scoot up here, and we will see. Okay, hold on, wait. I want to make sure I get this view here, Lisa. Take this. I can make sure that's capture that. Come on. Okay. Here we go.
I can go. Oh my gosh. It's crazy.
You happy?
Yeah. It seems fake.
It fits the shape of her mouth perfect.
I love it. There's no way this is real. Oh, thank you guys.
Does it feel comfortable?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
I can't believe it's like me.
I'm so happy for you. Love you.
It's good to see you blink. I loved it because you're just looking so intently.
It's crazy. It's just hard to believe.
I think they look so natural.
Yeah, they look really good. The size is perfect. They feel huge because there hasn't been anything there, but they feel amazing.
And I appreciate the honesty. They do feel huge. Everyone says that, and I appreciate that. Can you imagine what most doctors' temporaries are probably 2.5 to 3 times bulkier than what you have there.
I couldn't do it.
Because I did do something special for you too. You know, I did give you the extra implants. That's one, because just had to. The second thing is these actually are not just a temporary set of teeth. These are actually final material. Now, not that these are actually your final teeth, but these are zirconia teeth. These are zirconia teeth. I wanted to give you something. You're going all that distance away. They, depending on how you heal up and how you like them, they could become your permanents, but we'd have to make some modifications as your gums heal. But if we come back and you're like, Doc, I have a different idea, then we just do something different. And so I'm excited to see you healing them and see how this was kind of a little bit of an experiment. I'm R&Ding a little bit because it takes a lot extra work on my end to give permanents that quick, making me super fast and super efficient. But ultimately, I was here till like 3 in the morning. But I feel like I knew where to go with this case more than other people, and so that's kind of one of the reasons why I did it. But the great thing is hygienically, these are gonna be awesome to clean around. I know you're gonna do a good job cleaning, and these are the 3 things that I want to make sure that you remember. There's the right tools, right technique, right consistency. So we're gonna send you a link that has all the right tools, water pick, spin brush. And if you already have these, you don't need to buy new ones, and then you need the right attachments. And then you need to buy some floss, bridge floss, and all this is in a link. And then the key is make sure you just keep those gums nice and clean, so the next time I see you back, we can look really closely and see if we need to, which way we want to go. My commitment to you is I want to give you your dream smile. This may be it, or maybe one of them might be it, but we won't know until you have some time to get to know them, right? So. But I love them. I think they're fantastic, and I could just see your eyes just like...
It's crazy.
It's so pretty. We're so grateful. Thank you so much.
Questions? Well, I loved it. I've never had someone jump up and go close to the screen like that.
Oh, really?
It messed up all my cameras. I was like, oh gosh, guys, hold up. But I loved it. That was just great. It was authentic because it's like a little kid with Christmas, right? Okay, so what's the biggest thing you're looking forward to now?
Showing everyone.
Do you notice? Oh, let's look side by side here. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Because I have your after pictures over here too. Okay. So. So side by side.
It's crazy.
Right? And then, how close there? Now the shade, I picked the shade that I thought that you would like. We could actually dull that down a little bit if we wanted to. In other words, if you come back and you're like, I don't like them so light. And there's a little bit of bleach out there too. They actually, if you look in the mirror, they see how they have more tones in them. Like there's more blues at the bottom. So there's actually a lot more colors than you see there. But we could still, those are things that we can still modify and change in the finals. Okay? Questions? You like them? Are you glad you did this?
Yeah.
Not too much gums, just the
No.
right size.
Yeah, I don't see any.
Good. Good.
She's never regretted her decision through the whole thing.
Well,
She's been.
that girl's gonna take over the world. Become a CEO of something. Well, you know what? All I care about is that you just, like you said, you want to be happy and confident again, and love your smile. That'll change not only your life, but your mom's life, your boyfriend's life. And because you're in the medical world, like, you can change a lot of people's lives, right? Your smile is what sometimes people just takes a smile, and that really can change a person's life, right? So, what questions do you have? You're holding it back. You've been really good.
I don't have them.
No? Okay, guys, what did I miss? Anything that we need to tell her?
Enjoy.
So we're going to schedule you back in about 4 months. And just make sure, like I said, get the right tools. There's a video that you'll see that talks about how to clean these. There you go. I got a tear. I got a tear. I was like, I need to crack her open. Oh, thank you. I want to make you cry so bad. Oh, it makes me so happy. I think that you're going to start to cry a lot more. And crying is good. I'm telling you, crying is a good thing. So You get that from Mama? She tough too? Yeah.
She cries less than me.
Well, you're beautiful and you always were. Now I'm glad that you have these. Just be on a soft diet. That doesn't mean liquid. I don't need you to like. You're already thin enough. We need to keep you well fed. But you know, you want to avoid any action that's scissors, right? Scissor action. So up and down's okay. Like I think like pasta is pretty good because you can very little just up and down, very little scissor action. Avoid obviously steak, chicken, pizza, all American diet. But you want to make sure you eat your protein. Drink lots of water, especially today and the next couple of days because your body's kind of recuperating. Keep your head elevated for a couple more days. Okay. At least 1, 2 if you want to be extra good. Stay on the ibuprofen and Tylenol every 4 hours. Tell me about that too. Has that worked pretty good with that combination?
Yeah, I took like half of
Oxy?
Yeah, each time.
How was that? Did you okay with it?
Yeah, really good.
Good. And you have those, you take those home with you. We gave you another script for antibiotic, just in case you need it. I think that depending on how you feel at the end of that, you can be the judge on that. Meaning that if you feel like you're healing a little slower, like remember how you said your instinct, your intuition? I believe we all have like really good intuition. You don't take it just to take it, but if you feel like, you know what, I want to be a little more safer and I feel like it's still tender a little bit here, then take the antibiotic for 1 round. Okay, lots of people do 2 rounds. That said, if you're really struggling with your stomach because it's upsetting it, then you can stick with just the 1. But having it will be nice in case something comes up. Did you know we replaced the implant yesterday? Did she tell you?
I didn't know till we left. Yeah.
Yeah, she did so great. She was so awesome. Like just 1 implant, I think, when she was sleeping, came down and got knocked and just kind of came a little bit loose, and so we just did a little switcheroo.
I was telling her other things in the past have hurt worse than all of this.
Really? Other things like just like a single extraction or
dental issues, yeah.
Really? That's awesome. I like to hear that. Well, and be smart. Don't be like most of us guys where we think, oh, we're good. They stop taking the medication. Just don't wait till it hurts. Right now, just keep on taking it by the clock. Okay? Because a lot of times inflammation will peak at 48, 72 hours, you know. And so stay on top of it. Keep your head elevated. Lots of fluids. Stay on your antibiotics. As far as straws, avoid straws, but it's not like, I'm okay if you use like a McDonald's straw. It's really wide. Don't go to like like those little like coffee cup straws. Those would be the worst, right? But that said, if it did start to bleed a little bit, which would be very common, you just put a little bit of pressure, it'll be fine. If stitches get loose, most of them are covered. You can tell, right? Most of them are all covered. But let's say you have one that's driving you crazy. Obviously, you know, you can just go in there and take a clean pair of scissors and just clip it. You'll be fine. So, but other than that, I'm excited to see how this all heals up. I'd like to see how your gums heal because I have done this on only 1 other patient, meaning that giving a Zirconia device to heal on is a final. And my theory is that the tissue will actually respond much better than a temporary, normal temporary, that it adheres more plaque and stuff. And I think that's one of the reasons why we see such a big difference. But again, you're the benefactor of this. And I think there's no one better that I'd like to give a gift like this than to you because I appreciate all the trust. And my team, they're not all here, but I'm grateful for them. I couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you. So, Valentina, you out there somewhere? Yeah. She actually wanted me to send her the video right, like the second we got done, so I'll be sending it to her. But
That's sweet.
Do you have any questions?
Keep up with the ice still.
Yeah, I would. Today, I would say today, the rest of the day, and then you don't have to do it tomorrow.
She was very smart. She got one of those airplane neck pillows, and she's been sleeping with that to keep her head up, and she sticks the ice right here, and it just stays there while she sleeps.
Oh, that's a good idea.
She's a little
That
genius.
is awesome.
Yeah, you can pass it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so will you send me a picture of that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, so it's like, how does it look like? What does it look like?
It's just one that goes around and snaps in the front.
Okay, and that just helps you kind of keep, that's
Yeah,
brilliant.
she slept
Yeah.
with that on, and so then her head wouldn't go over
That's
either
the kind of stuff you
direction.
get with a nurse. That's awesome. I love it. Well, I honestly really, really genuinely appreciate you guys. I'm going to give you one last hug, and then you get to go out and go take the pictures. Oh, do me one more favor if you can. If you can. Don't stress about this, though. I don't want you to stress. But if you can record somehow your boyfriend seeing it for the first time, that would be awesome. I would love that. I won't even use it in any marketing, as a, I don't want him to get all weirded out by that. But I would love just to see it. That's like, I love that. Like, people seeing it for the first time, then you'll cry a lot again. It's good for us to cry. We're human beings. We're human beings. We actually have to be, not human doings. We're just being, like, sometimes you just gotta let all that emotion out. You know, feels good to cry, right? I can tell you feel better already. Okay, stand up. Yeah. Thank you. You're awesome. So appreciate you having a good mom hug.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much,
for
guys.
everything.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I really appreciate it. You took good care of her.
Well, she's easy to take care of, so. Alrighty, we're good to go.
Congratulations. I'm excited for you.
Oh, wait, and do you want to see the CT? Let me turn it off. I don't think your mom's seen it. I think you did, right? Let's see here. Go there, and then
Yeah.
pretty
Wow.
cool.
And which one was the one you replaced?
This one.
Okay.
So this one here, it was angled this way. And it was a little bit smaller. It was more like these. So that's why I keep lots of different sizes, because you never know. I mean, I actually haven't had this ever happen where an implant got loose just overnight, but it was just enough, right? It's a tiny little bit wiggle. And I told her
Really?
there's probably like actually probably had like a 90% chance of healing the way it was, even, believe it or not. But I told her, I'm like, you going on a plane and all this being close to sinus, I'm like, no, we talked about this, so we swapped out. This is a wider diameter implant, just kind of get a little more girth. And so, but if you go with that diameter from the beginning, right, then if anything happens, now you have nowhere to go. So that's why I always leave that as the last option. So
No, yeah, she came out. And she's
it's a big boy.
She's like, oh yeah, they replaced one.
She did it without any anesthetic.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I'm just like, you're a hero, so pretty awesome. Okay, well, all right then, guys. Appreciate you.
Ready to take a bunch of selfies?
Yeah, she's going to.
She never takes selfies.
Well, you should now. Do you want us to send you